Let's get back to the Connor Happer Show on 1620 The Zone.
Here comes the clown.
Have some good opinions out there. Chris writes in, I have an opinion. New promo for the show and station. Connor Happer, quote, "This is happening. Suck it."
Is that a quote from you?
That was. I did say that in the last segment.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff writes in.
Hi, Jeff.
On Twitter, what? No poll question? Really wanted to know the percentage of the audience that has an opinion.
Oh, okay. We can
do
that.
you have an opinion?
Yeah. It's going up at Happer Show on Twitter.
Platcat has also tweeted us a happening from the Omaha Scanner as of today. Happened during the odd news, coincidentally.
Interesting.
Quote, fell onto a toilet paper holder and it went into her rectum. It has since been dislodged.
1 in a million shot, Doc.
No opinions allowed on that one. No opinions at all. Nebraska and Purdue this weekend. We'll have Keys and Peas in the 1 o'clock hour. This is normally the time where we're supposed to call Sipple, but I'm not even going to try today. I don't even think it's worth it. He told me to try.
Oh, yeah.
He said, it looks like I'll be unavailable, but try. What's going to happen? We're going to call him. He's going to be on an airplane, and the phone won't even ring.
Right.
Do you want to try it just for the bit right now?
Sure.
We'll see what happens.
Finish
Is there any way that we could call him and we could, like, I could just dial it up from here and people can hear the phone call happening?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that. All right. Pot up the phone. Sipple? Is it ringing? Do I have to dial 9? Okay. It's ringing.
Gotten further than I thought we would.
Yeah. Huh. What's going on? Should we leave a voicemail?
Definitely.
Hey, it's Steve. Leave a message. What is his voicemail like?
If you leave a message, I'll try to get back to you. Take care now.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Sipple, it's Happer. I assume you're on a plane. Just give us a call back if you want to, or don't. It doesn't matter. See you later. Thanks, Dad. Bye. I have never heard that voicemail message before, and I don't know very many people who have a pause and an in their voicemail message.
I've gotten that voicemail message many a time when calling Sipple on a Friday. I've never hung on long enough for the pause. So that's new information to me.
Hey, leave a message. Usually people are really particular about how their voicemail messages sound, and they just re-record them.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't bother him. Couldn't bother him to do that. That's why he's a national treasure, ladies and gentlemen.
Hurtin' Husker fan, did you say Sip wasn't worth it and then called him dad? Haha.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we knew that he wasn't going to answer. So
Right.
that's the way it goes. All right. Nebraska and Purdue. Did you know, Josh? Nebraska and Purdue all time 6-6 against each other.
What? No.
Oh my goodness. Is Sipple calling back?
Interesting.
Should I just
Yeah.
No, we shouldn't do that. No, we shouldn't do that. Let's see what he says. 6-6 all time against each other. Nebraska won the game last year in Lincoln at the end of October. They lost in West Lafayette. Remember, Trey Palmer, Devin Mockabee both kind of went off in that game. In 2022, Purdue had won 2 in a row, dating back through 2021. Nebraska actually won the game during the COVID year. Adrian Martinez lost 2 in a row. 19-18. It's been a up and down series with the Boilermakers. And Steven M. Sipple joins us now on the 42 Degrees The Source hotline. Sipple, this is quite the surprise. How are you?
It is quite the surprise. The travel went really smooth, and we just got to the hotel in Indianapolis, so it works out pretty well.
Hey, Sipple, have you when's the last time you re-recorded your voicemail message?
I don't know how to answer that question, Happer.
What do you mean?
Do I have a voicemail message?
You do. It says, "Hey, leave a message and I'll try to get back to you. See you later." Like there's a pause and a break in there, and then you said,
"Yeah,
see you later." Usually people like it to be, pretty quick, and it felt like a first draft to me.
Oh, well, I can revisit it.
I just wanted to know when did you record that?
I imagine it was 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay. Did you get a new phone?
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Where are you at right now?
I'm standing in the lobby of a Marriott hotel in downtown Indianapolis.
Indianapolis?
Yeah. We're staying in Indianapolis tonight and then driving. It's about an hour drive to West Lafayette in the morning.
So there's going to be a steak in your future tonight, I would imagine?
Yeah. Prime 47 is the restaurant. I don't pick the restaurant.
No, you don't. That's Sean.
Yeah, Prime 47 tonight. Sean Callahan pays for it. Otherwise, I'd go right across the street to the Steak and Shake because there's a Steak and Shake directly across the street.
There is a Steak and Shake right down there. People are very familiar with the downtown of Indianapolis. There's also the St. Elmo's that's right there too.
Yeah, well, I think the guys are kind of over St. Elmo.
Okay, that's fair. Understand.
Do you want me to look over this menu and give you a rec sip?
Prime 47. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much set on some sort of steak.
Okay.
Well, I figured you were going to be locked into the chicken nuggets.
Do they have chicken nuggets?
I don't know. Check it out, Josh. Make sure they have chicken nuggets. All right, let's talk some.
I wouldn't want chicken nuggets.
How do you feel right now, being around the team all week, about Nebraska's ability to sort of respond after a tough game last Friday?
I mean, I guess okay. It's I don't know. It seems like the conversation got really fast.
It
around
did.
Yeah, it's kind of the way it goes. I like it. I don't think that's a bad thing. It just means you're in season and you're playing, and it's rough. And then you're in the Big Ten, and you're just in this big war with fight with a bunch of other teams. It's tough for everybody.
Okay,
Might
so
be tough for Nebraska.
Do you think that's an overreaction? Like, do you feel like it should be less, or do you feel like it's an appropriate reaction to what we saw last Friday?
No, I think it's an appropriate reaction because I think most of the games going forward will be much like the Illinois game, where in that you're going to have to figure out how to win late. I think I got a pretty good handle on the whole thing, and I just start the conversation there every time. You're going to be in close, hard, tense games every single weekend. Now, maybe not this one. Purdue is in a bad spot program right now, but this would be an exception, and in fact, it would be the only exception that going forward. And I'm not convinced that tomorrow will be easy. I'm not in that boat. I think it will be. I think it will be tension. There will be tension. But I'm not saying anything that Matt doesn't say. You just got to listen to him close because he talks so fast. He says it all the time. Every week you're going to be in scraps, and you got to adjust the mindset. And I don't know. Maybe the players don't have to. I feel like sometimes you have kind of two separate conversations. Like when you ask me how's it feel around the team, it's not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know as well as I do as the fan, as what I hear from fans, which is, it's gotten kind of real. I hope the players understand what their head coach tells them, and that it's going to be tough every single week. every single week.
Do you think Nebraska's like approach to fixing that is it? Do they attack it more from the mental perspective, or do you attack it more from just like the hey, here's what we have to do. We were in the wrong spot. Like I know how Rule thinks about it, but like as you see it play out in the field, like what was the root of what went wrong on Friday night?
Well, I'd answer your first question first. Absolutely, Rule gears almost everything around the notion that you got to win close games. You've heard Marcus Satterfield, perhaps you've heard him say he's never been around a coach that emphasizes situational football more than Rule has in the last 2 years. That's all about the notion of chasing three and getting over that hump. I mean, situational football, particularly late in games, that can be the difference. How you handle those moments, those critical moments that you guys are really good. I mean, people around here are really good about understanding those late game clock situations. Just even rules, understanding rules late in games. I mean, all that stuff matters a lot, and it can be the difference. So there's that. They pay a lot of psychology. There's a lot of, I mean, as you know, Nebraska employs a lot of team psychologists. The teams have various psychologists. I got to think that's a big part of it. If you listen to John Cook, the mental part is big, and with Rule it is too. So there's a lot of tentacles in that conversation.
Bigger factor in this one, Sipple, Nebraska's ability to run consistently on the ground or stop the run.
Stop the run. Stop the run for sure. Because Purdue, they shouldn't be much of a threat through the air. They're going to be missing one of their top wideouts. They don't have I think Purdue's group of wideouts this year would be comparable to what Nebraska had last year after the injuries. The injuries that affected that position. And so I think for Purdue, it just really comes down to how well can they run the ball with Mockabee and Reggie Love. And listen, I mean, the reason I don't think that this is a walkover game is because of what Northern Iowa and Illinois were able to do on the ground. And it wasn't like Northern Iowa killed Nebraska, nor did Illinois, but you've heard talk about missed tackles and allowing runners to bleed out of tackles and get 4 when it should have been 2 and get 7 when it should have been 4. And if that happens, and if you're seeing Mockabee, who is a very striking running back to me because he's not loaded with talent, but man, he just runs with an incredible tenacity. And if he's getting anything done, and they're getting first downs and doing what these other teams have done, notably Northern Iowa and Illinois, and maintaining possession and Nebraska not getting off the field, all that adds up to Nebraska not getting the ball to its strength, which is Raiola. I don't think it's the running game. I think it's Raiola in the passing game. That's why I answered Purdue's running game. I think Nebraska's going to try to run it because Purdue's been so vulnerable. But I believe Nebraska's best weapons are at their most dangerous weapons are at receiver and tight end.
All right. So you said it wasn't going to be easy. What do you think? What do you think the final score is? How do you think this goes?
I think I got 34-24. I think that's what I predicted. That's a game like that. And I kind of hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like that's what kind of game it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be terribly you never know how that goes. 34-24 could come from a variety of different directions, I suppose, but you wait and see until afterwards. Okay, Sipple, enjoy your trip. Josh will get back to you on. Josh, do you have a selection for Sipple at dinner tonight?
I mean, my eye always goes to the tomahawk.
Oh God, Josh, I'm not going to do a 16-ounce tomahawk.
Yeah, but you know who is Sean Callahan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know if he can do that the night before a game. I think that's just dangerous territory to get in.
Oh, it's also $140. Don't do that.
I think an 8-ounce steak is good for me.
Okay, they have a fillet.
Hit him
8
up
ounces.
with a fillet.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay,
Medium rare.
What's
sensible.
that? How much is that?
That's $55. That's the cheapest option.
That's perfect. Yeah, medium rare to rare. I mean, I'm always tempted to get rare. A little dangerous, but I always tell them medium rare and make it kind of more rare than medium.
Okay. Rare, medium rare. You've had cold chicken from Topeka or whatever, so you're fine.
No, I'm not fine on that, Tapper. There was nothing fine about any of that, actually.
Enjoy your trip.
The furthest from fine. Yeah, it's the furthest from fine that you can imagine, actually.
Stay healthy. Be careful out there. See ya.
God bless you both, Josh. Thanks for looking that up. And Tapper, always, thanks for your patience. I mean it.
You got it. Appreciate it, Sip.
All right, see you later.
There he goes. And now everyone's heard his voicemail message.
And loves it. It's getting great reviews.
It's just so on brand.
It is.
It's just, you know, there's never a doubt what you're getting when you talk to him.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
What would you do if you were at a corporate function like that and one of your coworkers ordered a 34-ounce tomahawk ribeye for $140?
I think Sean, not to speak for Sean, but I think he views the road games as an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you only get a few of these a year.
Yep.
Let's treat the guys. They work hard every day.
He does.
And if I got to spend a couple bills on it, it's for the good of the morale.
Keep my guys happy.
For the good of the company. Yeah, I think that's how Sean probably approaches it. So that'll be the case tonight. Rare, medium rare for Steven M. Sipple.